India and Bangladesh, the two remarkable economies of South Asia. These two countries have a lot of history in common. And even today, they both want the same thing, that is economic growth. In many ways, both of the nations are working together. However, there are some sectors where they compete each other in the global market. If we compare Bangladesh and India, then we can clearly say that India is way ahead of Bangladesh in terms of economy. India has large industries, a huge agricultural sector, and we all know about India's massive IT industry. But the way Bangladesh is growing is truly remarkable. And we cannot deny the unprecedented growth rate the country has achieved. In a very short amount of time, this country has grown a lot, and in some regards it has even outperformed India. According to the World Bank, the GDP per capita of Bangladesh in the year 2020 surpassed that of India, as you can see on the screen. We know there is not much difference between these two, and GDP per capita is not the only indicator of the economy of any country. But considering all the factors of both countries, it is still a significant achievement for Bangladesh. Similarly, the country has also outperformed India in some social indicators. For example, Bangladesh is ahead of India in women empowerment, like female literacy rate and women's contribution to the economy. Also in terms of life expectancy, infant mortality ratio, and World Happiness Index, it is ahead. So now the question is, what Bangladesh has been doing to achieve such growth? Well, after independence Bangladesh was in a terrible state. Hunger and poverty were killing people, and there was nothing they could do. But the country came out of that phase very quickly, and from the last 50 years, Bangladesh's economy has grown 271 times. Much of this growth came because of the well-managed economic governance and macroeconomic stability. This helped the three main pillars of the country's economy, which are agriculture, industrial, and service sectors. In 1971 the agriculture sector was contributing 50% to the GDP, but today because of the expansion of other sectors it is only contributing 14%. But it doesn't mean the production in agriculture is reduced in the country. Today Bangladesh is self-sufficient in food production. In fact, the country is producing a surplus in food. The industrial sector also grew significantly, especially after the 1990s. One of the key industries in the country is the ready-made garment industry. We have talked briefly about this industry in our previous videos. Bangladesh is second largest exporter of garments, this accounting for 84% of their total exports. This industry alone has produced nearly 4.5 million jobs in the country. Another industry that is constantly growing is the shipbuilding industry. Chittagong and Dhaka regions in the country are some of the top locations in Asia to build ships. Today this industry is valued between $500 to $800 million, and the government is planning to boost this number to $4 billion in the future. Now along with the garment and shipbuilding industries, pharmaceutical, food processing and fertilizer industries are also contributing to the economy. Next, if we speak of the service sector, then industries like telecommunication, finance, and IT are climbing up. The government's digitalization policies are helping many industries to grow and it is making it easier to start new businesses in the country. This is also promoting many young people to work as freelancers using the internet. With this economic development, Bangladesh has also focused on some fundamental things, like basic sanitation, clean drinking water, basic education, and healthcare sectors. This is the area where India has particularly lagged even after being a $3 trillion economy. By providing fundamental things like this, Bangladesh is improving life for poor people and ensuring a good future for the coming generations. These fundamental improvements, particularly in the health sector, help them to handle the pandemic better than India. And due to this, their economy is far less affected by the pandemic. If you compare, you can see a difference. Due to the lockdowns, India's economy shrank by nearly 7%, while at the same time Bangladesh's GDP was growing at the rate of nearly 4% in 2020. When India is facing mass unemployment in the country due to the impact of the pandemic, Bangladesh has smartly saved the impacted industries by giving them many stimulus packages, and saved many jobs in the country. By looking at all the aspects, we can say that Bangladesh has done a remarkable job. They have carefully crafted their economic journey, and it seems they are succeeding in it. This does not mean Bangladesh has surpassed India's economic growth, but surely they are growing faster and it is creating future competition for India and the South Asian region. So, what do you think about this video? Tell us in the comments below. And if you are new to this channel, please consider subscribing. Thank you.